Hi everyone, welcome back to Get Ready with me, Louise. So I'm really excited because one of the newer collections that I just purchased, well, didn't just purchase it, but I give it credit, it showed up way sooner than the first time. Let's just say that. So maybe, they're taking feedback from customers. But I got some of the Bridgerton and Pat Mcgrath collection, part 2. Now, I did get the first one, and again, I got just what I thought would work for my skin tone. I am now really, when I'm purchasing stuff, if I feel like I'm not going to use it or it's not ever going to work with my skin tone, there's really no reason for me to have it. So, with that said, I'm just selecting, bits and pieces of collections now. Um, but it's cute. I mean, this is more up my color story, like this packaging, than the blue, because I'm more of a pink and, purple type of person. So, love the packaging. I mean, is this... Okay, so this is what this palette looks like. There we go. Let's do it like that. It shows much better. So, very, very pretty palette, as we can see. And, you know, is it resembling the other one? Yeah. Is it an exact dupe? No. But I feel like you're probably not purchasing this if you have, her other palettes, because these colors are found in her other palettes. It's, similar colors anyway. I feel like you're purchasing this either because you're a fan of Pat Mcgrath and you'll purchase anything she puts out, me, or you're a fan of Bridgerton. You know what I mean? So, or you don't have anything and this just sort of called to you. These are the reasons you're purchasing these things. Because it's not like an out of this world color story, or it's not something we haven't seen from her. So, or I just feel like that those are the reasons why you'd be purchasing it. The second thing I purchased was this, which is the body highlighter, body shimmer. I have mine in scintillating diamond highlighting body powder. Pale Moon is the one I have purchased. And I don't know. I put it over here. It is on the pinkier side. I don't know if you can see it. I didn't really have anywhere to put it, but I did put it like on my collarbones. But I think it's really good for my skin tone. And in the summer, I think it'll be cute to put on your shoulders, places you would usually put it. The fronts, you like your legs and stuff. And it came with a cute little, let me open it up. Oh, Lord. Okay. It came with a cute little thing, and it had one of the sticker things over it, and I pulled it off. It came off easily. So it's easy to come out. A cute little white powder puff we'll go with. Okay. Now, for the next thing. Let's just say, if you're wondering about why my blush and I look like a clown, yes, I purchased the blush, and I cannot get the lid back on this. Here we go. I was like, great. Okay, so I purchased the blush and, I guess, the highlighter thing. This is what it looks like right here. And then the side. Honestly, these really do remind me of things like the cardboard packaging of like old school powder products, like back in the day. You know what I mean? It really does. Is it feel luxurious or anything? No, it don't. Is it cute? Absolutely. Does it fall in the realm of her other packaging? No. Let me tell you, her mothership palettes, they're hefty. The other little 4-pan black palettes are hefty. Okay? You're paying for the product plus the packaging when you're purchasing those things. This is what's inside. So you have 1 highlighter and 3 blushes. Now, I am wearing the highlighter on like my cheeks, my nose, lip, chin, the normal places that everybody puts it, and that's just where I put it. But anyway, And then this blush here is the one that I used today. Very light hand, people. Very, very light hand, okay? Let me tell you. So the shade of that is called Blushing... No. Budding Romance? Yeah. Anyway. So, I can't see my eyes without my glasses. I just can't see. But anyway, I did use this one here, this pink one, and quite pigmented, so I'd have to say that the other ones would be the same. Just to notice. The highlighter, I don't necessarily know. I mean, I think it works fine for my skin tone. I don't know if you're any lighter than me, if it would, so keep that in mind. But overall, it's cute. And I will say that I was brave and I flipped it upside down like this and kind of shook. They're in there pretty well. So you don't have to really be scared like they're going to pop out. I mean, I'm sure they would easily, maybe, but if you tried, obviously I'm not going to try to remove them, but they are very cute. And I will say at least, I believe all 4 of these are different. Like, I don't believe this is a highlighter she's had before. And I know the blushes aren't because I own the other blushes, so I'm pretty sure. I don't know, I might have to check on that. I own all of the blushes, though. And then I have the other blush palette also from the last collection. But those are the products that I have gotten. And like I said, I understand where people are coming from with the cheap packaging. I do. I can see where they're coming from. But at the same time, it's kind of cute in one sense, especially with it sitting on like a vanity. And you have like a smaller collection maybe. Not necessarily me, because I don't have a smaller collection. I have way too much, but these are something I would, keep out. Sort of like the Gucci palette. Like, the bronzer and although those packagings are pretty. But at least the product in these are good. Just saying. You know what I mean? So, I'm going to go ahead and get started with the palette, the eyes. And this is the look we're going to create. Again, not a makeup artist. What else did I want to say? Oh, for foundation, I did use my Pat McGrath foundation. For lip, I used my Pat McGrath liquid lip in Pink Desire. And I threw on the lip gloss Dare to Bear. So I figured it kind of went, with theme. Eyeliner is ColourPop as always in Sunnyvale, which is a brown. And then I'll use my Pat McGrath mascara. But let's go ahead and get started. So the first shade I'm going to go into is, I believe it's Regency Romance, if I'm reading it correctly. Which, might not be, but I can never read these shadows, but I try. But you'll see, I mean, it's good formula. It's her good formula, it's not... I will say that, like, with these palettes, you're kind of going to get one look. Like, not one look, but, like... I mean, you got 2 mattes in here, One's this pink that I'm using now, and the next one will be the dark berry color. I mean, so no matter what, it's going to be like a pinky berry, depending on what you top your lid with. You know what I mean? Yeah, you could top it with that blue, but I am curious on combining the 2 Bridgerton collections. What look? I mean, I know it's still going to be a pink berry. You get it. I'm pretty sure anyway. But I'd like to combine them just to see, in a sense, what we could get, However, I can't do that tomorrow because I also got my other collection that I purchased, the new ABH and Norvina Volume 6, that eyeshadow palette, came in today too. And I was going to do that instead of this. But my heart just belongs to Pat McGrath and Natasha, so I had to, go with that. But you can see that this color builds nicely, and it builds up to the shade that is in the palette. I mean, her shadows, there's no doubting the performance in my eyes. To me, the only thing that I ever question is the color story, if it's right for, if it's right for you. No matter what, it's right for me, because I'm going to purchase it. Or try. I mean, it could always sell out, I suppose, but generally I'm on the site right as it's selling. And I will say shipping was pretty good this time. I won't complain about the shipping. So, again, with the hair on my nose. I feel the hair on my nose all the time. Okay, so then I'm going to go into the shade. See, this is where I'm going to have problems because I don't know if I'm reading it right. Forbidden Amour. I'm going to have to go with Forbidden Amour. It's the darker matte. Whoa. Wait. See, you get a lot of product on this. So be very careful dipping in. Because again, with her shadows, you can always add. But if they start building up, they get dark quick. So I always like to go in very easy. Because you never know. And rather be safe than sorry. And I'm using my Refer brushes. I'm going to go back into that first shade. Oh, there it is. If I can find my mirror. That first shade, and I'm going to run it across the lower lash line. I waited all day for this palette to come, y'all. And in all honesty, my ABH palette came real early. It was delivered by FedEx. It was here like at probably 11 a.m. And of course this didn't come until probably after 6. So okay. Then I'm going to take that darker matte I was just using, and I'm going to run that right on the lower lash line, like right up to it. As close as I can get anyway. I'm sorry, you can hear all the outside noise. It's quiet all day, and you would think in the evenings it'd be the quietest, but nope. That's when you hear all the big trucks. It's crazy. And birds. Okay, then I'm just going to buff that out with that first shade. Okay. Then, what did I do? Oh, for inner corner, I'm going to take the shade Refinement. Put that on my inner corner. I mean, these are pretty colors. And you know, maybe you didn't get the first collection, so I don't know. I mean, I can definitely understand if you got one, why not get, you know, if you didn't get this one, I get it. But, I mean, they are different. I mean, I don't know how different, but they are different. Then I'm going to use the Intensified Artistry wand. And I'm going to put that all over my lid. And I find this does work. I would suggest, if you're using her special shades though, that you do go in with those probably before you do your makeup. However, this time I got lucky. I did not get any fallout by doing the first eye. Of course, I don't mean I won't get it on this eye, but... And then I'm going to pat the shade Diamond's Desire on my lid. And I'm taking my time so I don't get the fallout. But that wand, the Artistry wand, it really does help grab these shadows. I will say that. You could probably wet it, but I still feel like it would go by the end of the day. Now with the Artistry wand, I don't feel like I have as much fallout. I still have a little, but not nearly as much as if I didn't use the Artistry wand. Or if I didn't use it, I'd have way more. Let's put it like that. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. So I do really enjoy the Artistry wand. But again, could you use maybe a glitter glue or something? Probably. But in my eyes, I think that it was made for her shadows. She made it for these, so. And I'm just piling. I love this shade. I love her special shades. I really do. All right. I think I got both eyes the same. I think both of them are looking pretty much the same. So let's go ahead and curl the lashes. And honestly, I forgot what I thought about the this mascara until I used it. And I think I like this. I think it was that I like this one better than the other one, than the Fetish Eyes. But I don't remember. Because I think one of them, this one don't smudge on me. And I think Fetish Eyes did. But I could be wrong. As in, Fetish Eyes may not smudge on me either. This one I know don't. But I do like this mascara, I think. I mean, I do like it as in applying it to that eye. But I don't remember what I thought of it when I first got it, to be honest. But our preferences change, you know, daily even. So, but I'm pretty sure I did like it. trailers are out tonight. Alright. Okay. And then for lower lash line, I'm going to use my Lancome. Yeah, I'm going to use this mirror. Tell you what, I think spring's finally here. Because it is getting warm in this house. Alright, so this is the final look using the new Bridgerton collection. I like it, but, I know I don't want anybody to think, you know, whatever. I am a fan, okay? So let me say that straight out of the, you know, whatever, so that nobody thinks anything. Obviously, you got to see how it applied. You can see the color. You can see if it's up your alley. I only used 3 of the 6, no, I used 4 of the 6 shades. So you can see exactly how that is. You can see that the blush is very pigmented. The highlighter may or may not work for your skin tone. Again, all of that that's up to you. So I, as somebody that am not a makeup artist, that is just a consumer of makeup, love it. Like, I would wear this out, as, well, I wear a lot of things out. Granted, I do. But, you know what I mean? Like, I don't care. I mean, I would tone the blush down, obviously, but I just want you all to see that one touch of it is pigmented as can be, so that you don't make the same mistakes I did. But, like, I would say that if you are a Mcgrath fan, you're going to purchase it. If you're a Bridgerton fan, you're most likely going to purchase it. If you're just a consumer of makeup, you may skip this one, I suppose. It depends on how you're a consumer of makeup too. Because I am just a consumer, but not in the sense of like, you're essential. Like, I just need my essential. I need the best foundation, and that's it. I need one foundation, the best. I need one eyeshadow, the best. Like, that's not me. I like to have a variety of finishes, textures, colors, but that's me. And I don't necessarily think that a lot of just consumers are like that. But I think the collection's worth it. I personally like it. I don't even mind the packaging. I don't think it's as luxe as her regular packaging. But the price point, I mean, let's get real. You've got the Mcgrath quality, okay? So she needs paid. You know that Bridgerton's getting something out of this, so they need paid. So to cut corners, I guess I can see that the packaging is kind of where you cut the corners, but yet try to keep it as cutesy as can be, is what I think. But that's just my opinion. I do not know, because I don't know nothing about that stuff, but just my opinion. But that's all I got for you today. I hope this helped you in some way, whether it looks different from seeing it like just like this, no fancy lightings or anything, to, you know, it being applied, to seeing if it's a color story you may like, or to see if it's, you know, something that you can skip. You know, I hope it helped in some way, shape, or form. But let me know down in the comments if you did get it, if you were thinking about getting it, if you're still thinking about getting it. I will say the shipping improved from her website. 110% shipping was better. So, I believe that is it. I believe tomorrow I'm going to do the Norvina Volume 6 palette, the Pro palette. And then I may do the Pat McGrath Bridgerton 1 and 2, combine the two, and see what kind of look I can get. I may try that. But anyway, that's all I got for you today. Is there anything else? I keep feeling like I'm missing something. I'm forgetting to say something. I don't know, guys. It's nothing big, I'm sure. Nothing it's going to change anybody's lives. But anyway, I'll see you in my next video. And until then, stay safe, stay healthy. Bye.